Hi friends, I'm Cheryl. Welcome to my channel. The litany of trust for today. This one's a good one. Today we're going to do here we go. From anxiety about the future, deliver me, Jesus. From resentment or excessive preoccupation with the past, deliver me, Jesus. From restless self-seeking in the present moment, deliver me, Jesus. Anxiety about the future. You know, I think that it's often very hard to not be in this place of anticipating what's coming. And one of the things that I've kind of learned in the last few years is that when things kind of fell apart for me, I lost sight of the fact that I had actually enjoyed my life, enjoyed my life, my part in my life. There might have been things I didn't enjoy, but I had a lot of things that I really enjoyed and a lot of freedom to do those things. And when I hit my bottom, I couldn't see that any longer. And it was 6 years ago this month that I tried to commit suicide. And I stopped myself because I heard God. But at the moment that I had made the decision, I felt like I was standing on the edge of an abyss. And I had no idea of what I wanted anymore. I didn't know who I was at that moment. No matter what brings us to those moments, whatever it is, it's what we do with those moments going forward that matter. And it's been a long journey. And one of the things that I've learned, most especially in this last 2 years, is that I have to give it to God. I cannot control what's going to happen in the future. at all. And the only thing that I can control is this moment and what I'm doing in this moment. It's about being accountable. And it's about living right now and continuing to give it up. Surrender it. And that has really helped me with the anxiety I had about the future, about what is God's plan for me? Who am I supposed to be with? Am I wrong again? It doesn't matter. I trust completely. And I know this is the litany of trust, but I guess I say all of that because I feel like maybe the anxiety about the future comes from, like with me, not wanting to be in today, because today was scary and I didn't really know who or what I was for a long time. I had to just come back to me. And it's a step by step, right? So the next one is from resentment or excessive preoccupation with the past. Deliver me, Jesus. When you're on a healing journey, it can be very difficult to look at the past as from a dispassionate place, right? Without the emotion coming back at us. I ended up having EMDR, eye movement desensitization reprocessing. It's a therapy that helps to reconnect some of the neurons in the brain. And as you are going back through a trauma from your past, in your mind, the pulses that are going back and forth in your hands, in your head, through earphones, or however the counselor does it, is helping those neurons to fire up. It ends up that it has this effect of allowing you to see the past without the emotion or the trauma of the past. It's really used a lot for PTSD. That helped me a lot. In addition to all the prayer and all of the surrendering. It was a combination of things. I had to surrender. I had to say, I can't do this, but I know that there is this wound that I have to heal. Help me, Jesus, heal this. There are times when I look back and I recognize that I have forgiven things that some might say are unforgivable. But it's not up to me to judge. So I didn't want that holding on inside of me. I had to let it go. And we get the opportunity when we can just step just a little bit away from it. We get the opportunity to see that that is not still our reality. And our inner child often needs that reassurance. That is not our reality. We are safe now. This is our reality now. From restless self-seeking in the present moment, deliver me, Jesus. Restless self-seeking. When we look at those words, they may mean different things to different people. So I want to just say that I'm coming at those words from the standpoint of restless, meaning still trying to find something. It's coming from a place that whatever it is that is going on in your current existence doesn't feel like it's enough or it's what you want. Self-seeking is always trying to figure out what are you thinking? What are you feeling? What do you want? What are you doing? All very valid questions. But when you are constantly in a state of questioning, it's really hard to just take in and absorb the goodness of the moment. I do feel very much like one of the best gifts I could have given myself was those moments not that long ago when I realized that I really, prior to 2018, I really was happy with myself, with being alone. I had a lot of healing to do. I couldn't have fallen apart the way I did. And I remember when I went into the hospital after my attempt, I remember the counselor, the psychiatrist who did my intake, who said, before he spoke to me at all, knew nothing about me. And he said, how long have you been stuffing everything inside and taking care of other people instead of yourself? And I thought, is it written on my forehead? When I no longer had anyone to take care of, that's when I lost me, because I didn't know who I was without taking care of someone else. I thought. And I have changed from the woman I was in 2017 when I was independent. I've changed. But the more you change, the more you stay the same. I may not sit with a book, but I've learned to sit quietly and just talk to God. I find that there's a lot more quiet in my life, and I'm okay with that. So these are three that are very, the past, the present, the future are always really important. We want to be in the present, but particularly this last one, restless self-seeking in the present moment, can keep us from being peaceful, joyful, happy, surrendered in the present moment. This prayer is all about just saying, deliver me, Jesus, take it from me. What do I need to do to change it? So that's what I have today. I hope that it helps. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.